Welcome back to College 101. Today we're going to be talking about the email that your professor absolutely hates. It's their least favorite thing in the world. I can promise you that. And I'm embarrassed to say I've done it twice, so I'm going to tell you why I did it and why I really shouldn't have. What I'm talking about is the email at the end of the semester, and it usually sounds something like this. Dear Professor So-and-so, I really enjoyed your class. I learned so much. You were such a great professor. Every lecture was so riveting. I just love this subject. This is why I chose my name. However, my grade is going to be kind of close to the line. You know, I really need an A in this class to keep my scholarship, and I've got like a 88, 87, 85, you know, so if you can just help me out a little bit and round that up, I would really appreciate it. I really need this, and your class is just so great. And, you know, I'll do bonus assignments if you want me to, or I'll come and clean your office. I'll do whatever I have to come and help. And if you just help me out so I keep my scholarship, otherwise I'm going to have to drop out of college. I'm going to be a hobo, never do anything with my life. Please just help me. Signed, yours truly. What's the cringiest email you've ever sent to a professor? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe that's a little extreme, but this happens every single semester with so many students. The first time I did it, it was the second semester of my freshman year, and it was a class. It was a differential equations class, and it was my own dang fault. I was about 2 points off from the grade cutoff, and my reason was that there was 1 week where I didn't attend one of the classes because I was going to a thesis defense for a research study that I had participated in. Really fun to participate in research studies. You even get paid sometimes, so definitely check those out. But I didn't go to class that day, and I didn't turn in my homework. Well, because I didn't watch the videos here on College 101, I didn't understand how much of an impact 2 assignments could be on my final grade. In this class, 2 homework assignments ended up being about 3% of your final grade. So by not turning them in, I wasn't going to make it. So I sent him an email and said, "This is why I missed your class. It was in pursuit of learning. I was supporting a fellow student who was defending his thesis. I could even come show you the assignments right now. I've still got them. Can you please just give me credit for them and give me the grade I want in class?" Rightfully, he emailed me back and he said no. That just wouldn't be fair, right? Everybody else had to follow the rules. Everyone had to turn in their assignments on time. It's just how it goes. All right, break time. What school supply is in charge of all the others? The ruler. If you found this video helpful or you enjoyed these silly puns, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you really think that my dumb jokes deserve to be put on the back of a Laffy Taffy instead of here on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and come let me know in every single video what you think of me. The second time I did it, again, I thought I had a really great reason. It was in my first semester at BYU, so it was at my 3rd semester of college. It was in my fluid mechanics class, and again, I was going to be kind of on the line, and because it was my first semester at a new school, this was how I was going to qualify for scholarships. And so I really wanted to do really well in all of my classes. There was a test in the middle of the semester where there was a question that he felt was written poorly, and a lot of students did really bad on it, and so he just gave everybody full points in that question. He gave them, I think it was 20 out of 20 or 16 out of 16. But even without that, I had puzzled it out, figured it out on my own, and I had gotten the 16 points. I had earned them, I felt like. And so I said, "Professor so-and-so, I worked really hard in this class. I loved your class. I met with the TAs. And remember that test question that you threw out? Well, I got it on my own. So, you know, because I understood that and figured it out, can't you give me a few extra points on the test or bump up my final a little bit just so that I can get the grade I want? And it's my first semester at BYU, so I'm trying to make a really good basis for my GPA." And again, he totally rejected me, 100% rightfully so. Before you get mad and say, "But I do have a good reason," think about all the other students in a class, whether it's 30 students or 300 students. For one thing, the professor can't handle complaints and requests from 300 students and consider every single situation. That would take too much time and be unfair. The second thing is just think about how unfair this is. There might be other students with just as big or bigger concerns than you, but they're sticking within the policies set forth by the university. If you got special treatment, the professor would have to give special treatment to everybody, therefore making no one special. And again, doesn't have time for that. It goes against the class, because even if you did give everybody special treatment, what about all those students who studied the extra 5 hours? They stayed up until 2 in the morning before the final, working really hard for that grade, only to find out that they didn't have to work that hard because they could have just got an extra % or 2 from the professor if they asked. All of this to say that please don't send your professor this email. By the end of the semester, their opinion of you doesn't really matter. They've probably already graded your final, and so it doesn't really matter, but it reflects poorly on you, it wastes your professor's time, and it leaves a sour taste in their mouth, especially if they're ever going to teach you another class. So please, take responsibility, plan ahead, and if you get a grade that's lower than you want, take it for what it is. It's not the end of the world. I hope you don't lose your scholarship. I hope that you don't have to have repercussions because of it. Hopefully it just lowers your GPA by a little bit. But in the end, it's survivable, I promise. After that first class where I didn't get the grade I wanted, I still had a good enough GPA to transfer to the school I wanted to. And in that other class, I kind of made myself look like a fool because I did well enough on the final to get the grade I wanted anyways. So there I was, begging for points, lowering his opinion of me for no reason. Consider everybody else, consider your professor's time, and just don't send that email. Thanks again for watching this episode of College 101 here on the College Guide. We'll see you next time.